Alright, I'm hitting up the dude from eBay I was talking to from yesterday. Well, not somebody, this is somebody else from laptop I'm trying to find. Let me see. I was asking what model. I was asking what model GPU it has. What model GPU? Yes, I finally fixed my fucking bitrate, bro. My internet not ass, bro. Come on. I don't know what was wrong with the bitrate. So if I play in 1080p wave, perfect. I finally fixed my fucking bitrate. Perfect. What the fuck? This shit wasn't no private screen, goddamn. Ignore I'm gonna have to start. I'm gonna respond to this dude on live. I only fixed my fucking bitrate. Oh yeah, I got that 3080. On it. Yeah, you do that. Yeah, I'm getting a 3080 Ti. Thank God now I'm weird one in that history right there. Yeah. On eBay. Alright. 3080 Ti though. 360 for that Ti and it's still going. It gotta be fixed. But yeah, y'all motherfucking PlayStation players is hurt cause I'm spending more money. I spent more money on my GPU than half of y'all consoles, my nigga. Fuck is you talking about? We 1v1 in any competitive game mode, y'all getting destroyed. Sorry to say it. I'm clapping y'all ass. Not sorry. This is not a fucking Ti. Why is it popping up? Founders Edition. Yes, that's what I got. That is what I've got. The 3080 Ti Founders Edition. Why is this motherfucker 400? Alright, let me see lows. Okay. They're not going too crazy with the 3080 Ti's. Alright, let me start the stream. Modify this shit. Alright, first I'm gonna do some studying. He almost hit me. I'm in the bathroom crying. Okay. That convo going on. I know y'all hear that shit, bro. Come on. This should be embarrassing.
That's better. Test. I fuck with everybody in chat. I hope y'all ain't hear this shit. That's that gaming. Tell me this shit ain't getting. Tell me this shit ain't getting recorded. Tell me this shit ain't getting. I'm gonna beat this. Test. So this means I can mute you. Test. 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 I'm trying to get that cold up out of me. It's been cold where I'm at. The temperature fluctuating. It's gonna get 71 at. I'm trying to get that cold up. Oh, that's PM. It's been cold. Post morning. So at night it's gonna be cold. 71 at. Oh, that's PM. It's been cold. Sorry about that. The streets were not.
Apparently Japan
Banned censorship. Hey. LeBron James and Marquise Brown discuss the evolution of technology. What LeBron know about fucking tech, bro? LeBron don't know shit about tech. I ain't got shit good to react to no more. Come on, bud. Do I just play an NBA game on this shit? Oh yeah, I finally fixed my bitrate. I fixed my bitrate, y'all. I'm good now. And I'm in 1080p, not 720 this time. Everything is smooth. $50 bomb. This gaming PC cost $1,400 in 2015. How does it hold up? I'll watch that later. Best budget GPUs you can actually buy RX 6600. Bro, what the fuck? He ain't no goddamn content. I'm gonna just have to do straight gaming. Soluminati? Soluminati. It's just Ray in a music video. Yeah, no. Trying to find fucking Soul. My Twitch stats. I mean YouTube stats. Alright, everything good now. What about just chat? That nigga say he in jail. Apparently, I'm getting worse. Alright, I'm just do gaming first. Not first, I'm just do gaming. No reactions to the shit. I'm just play Fortnite. Fuck everything else. It's as simple as that, bro. So it's a 1650. Perfect. Finally fix my goddamn bit rate. My folks gotta chill. I ain't gonna go. Folks. Who's he? Fuck is he? Got a long ass way to go. I'm just finish this up and then I'm done. God damn it, this shit stacked.
Oh, wherever we see the A, we would just replace it with the 7. And wherever we see the B, we'd replace it with the 2. So when A equals 7 and B equals 2, this expression will be 7 plus 2, which of course is equal to 9. So this expression would be equal to 9 in this circumstance. Let's do a slightly more complicated one. Let's say we have the expression x times y minus y plus x. Plus, actually, let's make it plus 3x, or another way of saying it, plus 3 times x. So let's evaluate this when x is equal to 3 and y is equal to 2. And once again, I encourage you to pause this video and try this on your own. Well, everywhere we see an x, let's replace it with a 3. Every place we see a y, let's replace it with a 2. So this is going to be equal to 3 times y, and y is 2 in this case, 3 times 2 minus 2 plus this 3 times x, but x is also now equal to 3. So what is this going to be equal to? Well, this is going to be equal to 3 times 2 is 6. This 3 times 3 is 9. So it simplifies to 6 minus 2, which is 4, plus 9, which is equal to 13. So in this case, it is equal to 13.
I ain't gonna cap. I ain't the best at all these, but I'm pretty sure I can do this relatively easy though. So you just input values. 5 times 7 minus 3 times 8 plus 11. And you do the order of operations. I just don't sound happy doing this shit at all. Plus 11 equals 22. 8. Even plus P. Alright, fuck. How do I do this shit? 8 divided by 2 is equal to... This is just gonna be 4. Eight minus 49, 50, 51, 52, 53. C equals 14 over 2. This is just gonna be 7 minus 3 plus 3, 6 divided by 3 is just gonna be 2. 4, 5, 6. 4 F 3. 3 to the third is 3 times 3 times 3. 9 times 3 is 27. Plus 11 times, fuck what? G is equal to 2. 11 times 2 minus 4 times come on, what the fuck, bro? It's 4 times 7. 4. Yeah, 4 times 7. Gotta do the order of operations. 22. Minus. What the fuck is this? 28. 7, 8, 9. 49. This will just be 1 minus 2, 21. Evaluating expressions with 2 variables.
Let's see if we can give ourselves some practice evaluating expressions that have 2 different variables in them. So let's see if we can evaluate the expression 7j plus 5 minus 8k when j is equal to 0.5 and k is equal to 0.25. So why don't you try to pause the video and evaluate this first before we work through it together. All right, so if we want to evaluate this thing, everywhere we see a j, we want to replace it with a 0.5, and everywhere we see a k, we want to replace it with a 0.25. So let's do that. This is going to be 7 times, and instead of j, I'm going to put a 0.5 in there, and then we have plus 5 minus 8 times k, and k.
I should have seen this video before I did that shit. God damn.
K we're saying is 0.25. 0.25. So what is this going to be equal to? So if I were to take, and I can color code this, 7 times 0.5, half of 7, that's going to be 3.5, 3.5. Then I have plus 5. And then I'm going to subtract. I am subtracting 8 times 0.25. 0.25, this is 1/4. I could rewrite this if I want. 0.25, that's the same thing as 1/4. 8 times 1/4, or another way to think about it is 8 divided by 4 is going to be equal to 2. So this whole thing over here is going to be equal to 2.
Bro, what the fuck is my neighbors on? What the fuck, bro? I can't see shit. It's pitch black dark out there, bro.
So it's going to be minus, we have this minus out here, saying is 0. And then we have plus 5 minus 8 times k. And k we're saying is 0.25. 0.25. So what is this going to be equal to? So if I were to take, and I can color code this, 7 times 0.5, half of 7, that's going to be 3.5, 3.5. Then I have plus 5. And then I'm going to subtract. I am subtracting 8 times 0.25. 0.25, this is 1/4. I could rewrite this if I want. 0.25, that's the same thing as 1/4. 8 times 1/4, or another way to think about it is 8 divided by 4 is going to be equal to 2. So this whole thing over here is going to be equal to 2. So it's going to be minus, we have this minus out here, so minus 2. And what is this going to be? Let's think about it. 3.5 plus 5 is 8.5. Minus 2 is going to be 6.5. So this is equal to 6.5. Let's do another one of these. All right. And just like before, try to work through it on your own before we do it together. All right, now
guess I'll try to do it, but I ain't got a fucking dry erase board. I said that that's 30 times 0.1. How the hell do you evaluate this? 12n 12 over 4 that'll be 1. That's 3.
Now, is this actual math?
Yeah, pre-algebra and arithmetics.
Nah, they say m equals 30. Like per 30.
That's one thing
with the M on
I
the
don't
back.
get.
M
0.1.
equals MC squared. What are they talking about?
Yeah, it do. No. E does. E equals MC squared. 0.1 times 30. That's all I need to read. Now he doing
Let's do it
Why-
together. So over here I have this expression 0.1
Nah, I
m.
made it too far. Alright. What did I get over here? Put 12, 3. And it's just 3, 8, 9, 10, 11. Minus 3, 11, 10, 9, 8.
M plus 8 minus 12 n.
Mute up.
N when m is equal to 30 and n is equal to 1/4. All right, so everywhere I see an m, I want to replace with a 30, and everywhere I see an n, I want to replace with a 1/4. So this is going to be equal to 0.1 times m is 30, times 30 plus 8 minus 12 times n, where n is 1/4. N is 1/4. So what is 1/10? This right over here, 0.1, that's the same thing as 1/10 of 30. Well, 1/10 of 30, that's going to be 3. So this part is 3. We're going to have 3 plus 8, and then we're going to have minus. Well, what is 12 times 1/4? That's going to be 12/4, or 12 divided by 4, which is going to be equal to 3. And now when we evaluate this, so that is equal to this. We have 3 plus 8 minus 3. Well, 3's are going to, you have a positive 3, and then you're going to subtract 3, and you're just going to be left with an 8. And you're done. This expression, when m is equal to 30 and n is equal to 1/4, is equal to 8.
Why I'm muted? God damn. God damn. E 4 divided by 4 is 1. 12 divided by 4 is 3. This is 3 plus 2. 2 times 1/2. That'll just be 2 over 2, so that make 1, not a fucking 2. 3, 4 minus 3 is 1. Evaluate. What's this, 3? So we got 3 plus 10 over 5 This would just be 1. Three, 4, 5, right? 10, 8. 8 is 1/4. So 8 divided by 4 is 2. Minus 1 plus 0.5 times 10. Right, that'll be 5, right? 0.5 times 10. 11. That problem easy as shit. Now I gotta see where I went wrong. 2 minus 1 plus what, huh? Alright, wait, hold on. Well, hold on. Let me work it all out. 8a. 8 times 1/4. Put an 8 over this. Divided by 4. That's 1/4. Not a fucking 2. I gotta restart all over. Because of simple mistakes, bro. All I need is something to write on. I'm trying to help y'all niggas out. 5c. 5 times 1/5. So this is just gonna be the mouse too fast, bro. For evaluate, what is 0.75 times 12? 0.75 times 12 is 9. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 4. So I can cross these out. Plus 8 times 1/2. That's 4. 0.1 m is 30. Equals 3, 8, 9, 10, 11. I can cross this out. Minus 12 times 1/4. 3, 8, 11, 10, 9, 8. R 3, 7. R equals 14. So let's see. 14 times 3. 42/7. Six, right? that's 6 plus, and this 8 is equal to 8. That's 40 over 8. I can cancel, yeah. And that's the same thing as 40 divided by 8. So the same thing as putting another, both divided by 8, so that's 1 over 5. 6 plus 5 is going to be equal to 11. Ain't got nothing I wanna do better with my life, but take no credits for my life. Put no spot, nigga, no shit. Let the bitch sound of the stick going boom. Hit. 6A. 6A plus what? 4B minus 6. A equals 1. B equals 3. So that's the same thing as 6 plus 4 times 3 minus 6. 6 plus 4 is 10. Nope. 4 times 3 is 12. Minus 6. And the front is plus 6. 6 plus 12, 6, 7, 18. Minus 6. 6, 7, 8. That's 2. It's 12. I thought somebody touched my phone. 5x. 5 times 4. Minus 4 over 2. See, 4 divided by 2. That's the same thing as the number 2. 20 minus 2. 20 minus 2. Once again, the answer is 18. See if there's somebody in the comments. How is it not 18? Nigga, it is 18. What did that motherfucker say? 12. The 6 1 plus. What if I put 12 in your shit? Oh, I got that right. You ain't talking about me though.
Let's see if we could give ourselves some practice evaluating expressions that have two different variables in them. So let's see if we can evaluate the expression 7j plus 5 minus 8k when j is equal to 0.5 and k is equal to 0.25. So why don't you try to pause the video and evaluate this first before we work through it together. All right, so if we want to evaluate this thing, everywhere we see a j, we want to replace it with a 0.5, and everywhere we see a k, we want to replace it with a 0.25. So let's do that. This is going to be 7 times, and instead of j, I'm going to put a 0.5 in there, and then we have plus 5 minus 8 times k. And k, we're saying, is 0.25. 0.25. So what is this going to be equal to? So if I were to take, and I can color code this, 7 times 0.5, half of 7, that's going to be 3.5, 3.5. Then I have plus 5. And then I'm going to subtract. I am subtracting 8 times 0.25. 0.25, this is 1/4. I could rewrite this if I want. 0.25, that's the same thing as 1/4. 8 times 1/4, or another way to think about it is 8 divided by 4 is going to be equal to 2. So this whole thing over here is going to be equal to 2. So it's going to be minus, we have this minus out here, so minus 2. And what is this going to be? Let's think about it. 3.5 plus 5 is 8.5. Minus 2 is going to be 6.5. So this is equal to this is equal to 6.5. Let's do another one of these. All right. And just like before, try to work through it on your own before we do it together. All right, now let's do it together. So over here I have this expression 0.1m plus 8 minus 12n when m is equal to 30 and n is equal to 1/4. All right, so everywhere I see an m, I want to replace with a 30. And everywhere I see an n, I want to replace with a 1/4. So this is going to be equal to 0.1 times m is 30, times 30 plus 8 minus 12 times n, where n is 1/4. N is 1/4. So what is 1/10? This right over here, 0. And then we're going to have, well, what is, before we do
9, bro.
Fourth? It's right over here. This part is 3. Then we're going to have, it's going to be 12, which is going to be, evaluate this. So that is equal to this.
19.
We have 3 plus 8 minus 3.
19,
Well, 3's are going to,
It's not. I was 1 off. 8, 9, 10, 11 minus 3. It just cancels back out. It's 8, not 9.
you have positive 3, and then you're going to subtract 3, and you're just going to be left with, an 8. And you're done. This expression, when m is equal to 30 and n is equal to 1/4, is equal to 8.
They gave me the goddamn final boss gauntlet after I was supposed to learn more about the shit. I'm gonna do this in Paint so y'all see my work. Man, I low-key miss streaming this shit on Twitch, bro. But YouTube is objectively the best platform. I gotta close this. Evaluate. 3 halves times 4. Three halves minus 3 plus 5/3 times 3. Do the order of operations, and we get 12 divided by 2 for both of these, and that'll be the number 6 minus 3 plus, what this is, order of operations, 15. Right here, divide 3 by 3, you get a 1. Divide 15 by 3, you get 5. 5 of 1, this is the same thing as saying 5. Am I unmuted? Yes, I am. 6 minus 3 is 3 plus 5. 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright. Let's try another. $13 minus 0.5. Times 10 times 10 plus 6 times we'll have alright, gotta do order of operations first. 0.5 times 10, what the fuck is that? 5. Six times, that's the same thing as 6. Divided by 2, that's the same thing as 1. 6 divided by 2 is 3, it's the same thing as 3. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 8. 9, 10, 11. Alright. Since somebody need help. 2 hours, I don't understand. You gotta... You gotta tell. Do you not know the order of operations? Do you not know how to multiply a fraction? Do you not know how to multiply a fraction? Fuck, what else did I do? That's really all it was. Do you not know how to input a value? Do you not know input a value into a variable? So Smiley face. I'm getting it from good brother face. Smiley face. Or I'm gonna say or do. Fuck. Or do. Alright, you gotta tell us what it is you don't understand. Exactly what part of the problem do you not know how to do? Do you not know the order of operations? Do you not know how to multiply a fraction? Or do you not know new? I'm gonna edit, brother. Shit. How do you not know how? Not how, no. Know how to input a variable to solve? There we go. Should I do the quiz? Or get straight to game, man? No, I think I should. It'll be the last one for today. Before hopping off for it. So I'm gonna just say 8 times 0.25 minus 1. The answer's 1. What the fuck, bro? Plus 14. 1 plus 14 is 15. Kate and Ismail were trying to describe parts of the expression. Am I unmuted? Yes, I am. Perfect. 20. X. Amelia said 20 is a factor in the product 20. You do multiply it. She's correct. Kate said 20 is the coefficient. Both students are correct. Evaluate where x is equal to 2. 2 times 2, 4 times 2, 8 times 5, 40. Where r is equal to 14 times 3, 48. 42 over 7. Divided by 7. That's 6 plus 8 times 5 is 40. Divided by 8. That's 11. Evaluate the expression. Walk out through it. 1 half times 8 to the second power. 8 to the second power is the same thing as 8 times 8, which is 64. Put this over 64 divided by 2. 2 divided by this is 64 over 2 is the same thing as saying 64 divided by 2, and that'll be the same as, let's see, half of 4, 2, right? 3, 32 over 1. Any number above 1 is just that same thing as writing that number. Alright, now. Let's see what that Fortnite on, bro. What's in the shop? I used to want this one. I wanted this one that came out on like season 5, right? You get the level 100 skin right there. Not even playing season 8. Wait, let me see my team first. Yo, bro, you really knew? Did I have fun last game? Nigga, you whooped my ass. Fuck you mean? See. I think we're up against the demon soul. The ghost guy. And that's exactly 12 win streak. Wait, why else I'm thinking I lost? They both left. They're doubling it. Good shit. Duplicated vote. My fault. Alright, rest of this 9-0 win. 9-1. 10-1 win. Okay.
Creep, walking with that heater. Look around, stay low, make sure they don't see you. Catch them bad, walk down, face them with that heater. The devil under your feet, you on your way to see him.
I'll go. Sentinel's the best one in my opinion.
Oh my gosh.
My bad. Ten to 2 win.
Baju.
10 to 2 win, bro. has a 100% win rate. Oh my god. And I'm 14-0. Grizzlies at Celtics. Magic at Knicks. I think Knicks is the most attended games. It's like New York, New York City. Double spray? Guess not. Alright. He's low. I'm gonna try to take him. 150 on the one dead. I got jumped, bro. Well, Epic ran out of money. Motherfucker. Win, dog, right? 90% from dog. Oh shit, I ain't see. Oh shit. I would hop. I did not see your ass. Say, since when you started wearing glasses, what the fuck is you even talking about, bruh? I know you capping. I know you capping. I know you capping, bro. When did I start wearing glasses? Bro did not just pickaxe me. I started wearing glasses in like 2018. I've been needing them since 2017 all the time. I think it was like a small period that I just went without wearing my glasses. God damn it. I killed the tryhard skin just by spraying them. It might be his weakness. Didn't work. on a 15 game win streak. And you on a 4. I mean, you're on the 3. I'm on a 16 game win streak with a 91% win rate. Oh yeah, I'm streaming right now. God damn. Putting me over Insta. Potentially unwanted alpha.